from New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students. This is your school news.
Welcome to Your School News for the week of November 16th through the 22nd. I'm Alexei Mirzhuyev.
And I'm Tori Farrell. Topping our newscast this week, Parent Forum held on dual immersion programs at Gregory and Forest Hills. Medal of Honor recipient speaks at Hoggard High School, and 6 area educators to participate in Digital Leaders Coaches Network.
Our top story, New Hanover County School Superintendent Dr. Tim Markley held his first parent forum to outline plans regarding changes to the dual immersion program currently at Forest Hills. The forum was designed to give parents an opportunity to provide input and learn more about plans to expand the program. We get a full report on the meeting at Gregory Elementary from YSN reporter Bobby Blue.
Last week, New Hanover County Schools held the first of 2 meetings for parents at Gregory to learn more about a proposal to move the current Spanish Immersion program from Forest Hills Elementary School to Gregory School of Science, Math, and Technology. Spanish Immersion allows students to learn, for the most part, in Spanish. Superintendent Dr. Tim Markley told the small group in attendance that Gregory has the classroom space because of its low enrollment and the infrastructure to handle the influx of the Spanish Immersion program students. He said Forest Hills is at capacity and there is a long waiting list for the program. Also with Dr. Markley was Assistant Superintendent of Instruction Dr. LaShawn Smith, who shared information with the group of similar programs at schools in the state. She told them about end-of-grade testing results from students in these programs that was more than 200% higher than those of students in traditional classes. Markley also told the group that studies show children enroll in dual language immersion programs outperform peers on tests, including the SAT, and can earn up to 20% more in salaries as adults. Some parents like the idea of the dual immersion program coming to Gregory, but a few did have questions about the current Gregory students being left behind academically and school being year-round. Both Dr. Markley and Dr. Smith assured the parents and teachers in attendance that no one would be left behind, that the plan called for moving the successful current immersion program from Forest Hills to Gregory, that with the space available, the program would expand from its current K-5 configuration to a K-8 configuration, that the district would also continue to support the current students at Gregory in their STEM program until they transition to middle school. In addition, the district would bring in VIF International Education Services to help with the transition and expansion. Dr. Smith told the parents that VIF is a recognized national leader in immersion education. The school district is holding a second meeting at Forest Hills Elementary on Wednesday, the 18th, while the New Hanover School Board is set to decide on the future of the program on December 1st. Reporting for Your School News, this is Bobby Blue.
In other school news, Jay Robinson, a home hospital teacher for New Hanover County Schools, has been named the county's 2015 Exceptional Children's Teacher of Excellence by North Carolina Department of Public Instruction. Mr. Robinson will be recognized this week at a banquet and awards ceremony as a part of the 65th Annual Conference on Exceptional Children to be held at the Corey Convention Center in Greensboro. Jay Robinson began his career as a middle school teacher and chose to become a home hospital teacher after 8 years of teaching. He has been an educator in this capacity for the past 19 years.
A veteran who has received the nation's highest military honor gave back knowledge to students in the area. Retired Master Sergeant Leroy Petry spoke to students, many of whom are in the JROTC at Hoggard High School. Petry served in the Army for more than 15 years. During that time, he had several tours in Afghanistan. Petry lost his right hand protecting his comrades in battle. In 2011, President Obama awarded Petry with the Medal of Honor, the highest military honor in the country.
A man sees a grenade and he decides, it's my duty to run towards the grenade and throw that grenade rather than run away from the grenade. I mean, that that just shows how much, you know, pride and respect and you know, just courage that he had to go towards that grenades and throw it away from his men, and that's just inspiring and motivational.
He told it, or when he came back to his son, when like his son saw his arm, and it just like really hit me, like it doesn't matter about like him being whole, it matters him being home.
Opting to re-enlist in spite of his wounds, Petry remained on active duty in the U.S. Army until his retirement on July 29, 2015. As part of paying tribute to missing in action / prisoners of war, of whom over 80,000 service members are still unaccounted for, Leroy participated and completed in a 10-day cross-country run for the wall event to pay honor for those who can't ride in a customized Harley-Davidson Tri-Glide motorcycle. He was also part of a 4-man ceremonial team to lay a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington, Virginia on May 2015.
At the November 3rd regular board meeting, the New Hanover County Board of Education approved the 2016-2017 school calendars for the traditional, year-round, pre-K Isaac Bear Early College High School, Wilmington Early College High School, and Lake Forest Academy. Each calendar, with the exception of pre-K and Lake Forest Academy calendars, include 182 state-mandated instruction days for the students. Following the requirements of the North Carolina Division of Child Development, the pre-K calendar includes 180 instruction days and allows 5 days for staff development. All calendars include 11 state holidays and 10 teacher vacation days. The calendars, especially the traditional, have little flexibility due to state requirements and limit the number of days that students can be out of school. For example, traditional schools cannot start any earlier than the Monday closest to August 26th and must end no later than the Friday closest to June 11th, per NC State Bill 187. The 2016-2017 calendars are available on the NHCS website.
6 New Hanover County school employees have been selected to participate in the 2015-16 Coaches Cadre of Digital Leader Coaches Network. The NC Friday Institute has collaborated with Project Tomorrow, a national education nonprofit organization, and the North Carolina Technology in Education Society to develop the program in order to assist schools and districts in the process of transitioning to digital learning environments, and to cultivate local capacity by providing support to those in coaching roles, as coaches are essential to leading and supporting student-centered digital teaching and learning. Of the hundreds of applicants received, 70 educators from 38 districts were selected as this year's cohort. The 6 New Hanover County school employees that were selected are Karen Sherman, Tempe Simons, Jessica Scharf, Lisa Coley, Ryan Red, and Jeannie Timpkin.
Now, when your school news continues, we have an exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up in 60 seconds, we'll have reports on superintendent from across the region visit New Hanover County High School, Eaton Elementary stages a flash mob to celebrate World Kindness Day, and Holly Tree jumps rope for the American Heart Association.
This is Your School News, on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Oh, hello there. Oh.
Where's that bear?
Hey, Hard, what's this?
That's my resignation letter.
You're resigning.
Why? Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you read stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit.
I forgot. I'll do better.
Please, don't quit on me.
Okay, but remember, it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Welcome back to Your School News. Superintendents from across the region descended on New Hanover County for a quarterly superintendents meeting. The meeting, facilitated by Dr. Tim Markley, allowed the area superintendents to discuss a variety of educational issues and also get a first-hand look at some innovative programs in New Hanover County schools. We get this report from Grace Gold.
10 superintendents from the Southeast region came to New Hanover County as part of the Southeast Superintendents Council meeting. The meeting was part of the quarterly board meeting of the Southeast Education Alliance. The Alliance is an educational service agency that promotes the general advancement of pre-K through 12 education in southeastern North Carolina. During the meeting, the members got a chance to travel to New Hanover High School to learn about the school's Honors Service Learning Program for juniors and seniors and the Lyceum program. Elizabeth Feltz, founder of the Service Learning Program at New Hanover, told the visiting superintendents that the program is the first of its kind in any public school in North Carolina. She outlined how the Service Learning course is a dual-purpose course that integrates academic and career readiness curriculum with a civic or service component. Students, she told the gathering, divide their week between 2 days of classroom instruction and collaborative learning with 3 days of service time on site at a partner organization. Also on hand were students currently enrolled in the program who shared with the superintendents how the course has opened their eyes to the world and helped prepare them for responsibilities after graduation. The superintendents also got a look at New Hanover's Lyceum program. The program's founder and one of its teachers, Gordon Massengale, told the superintendents that Lyceum fosters a thoughtful place where a community of learners, both teachers and students, develop essential habits of mind. He outlined how a fully integrated, multidisciplinary curriculum is at the heart of the academy, with each unit of study drawing upon all 4 core disciplines: English, math, science, and social studies. It was a great time for New Hanover High School to shine.
I like to brag about New Hanover High School. We sometimes get bad publicity, and I wanted them to see that the good things we have going on here by our students and our teachers. And I wanted them to hear from students. I wanted them to walk the hall and see that we have a great school here.
Following the visit at New Hanover, the superintendents returned to the Board of Education Center for an informational session on design trend sharing from architect Paul Boney and reports from the UNCW and East Carolina University. Reporting for Your School News, this is Grace Gold.
Bradley Creek Elementary School has been awarded a Bright Ideas grant from the North Carolina's Electric Cooperative for $1,400. The grant money will be used to enable 4th graders at Bradley Creek to participate in hands-on learning activities involving electricity and alternate energy sources. Students will conduct experiments in the areas of solar, hydroelectric, water, and wind power. These experiments will allow students to make functional models such as a water wheel with a generator, wind turbines, and solar-powered helicopters to depict the vast opportunities different energy sources provide for our global community. 4th grade teacher Jamie Scordino was the grant writer.
The school-wide focus at Eaton Elementary School this year is Be Kind. Students and staff have embraced the idea, and kind deeds have been happening all around the school. Students and staff have been writing random acts of kindness that they have witnessed on paper links. A chain is created from the links that is wrapped around the cafeteria.
We've learned that if you're kind to people, then they're going to want to be kind back. So if they're kind back, then it makes the world a better place. What I learned about kindness is that kindness is the key to having friends, and kindness can give you big opportunities like this. So you always want to be kind, so just be kind.
We have learned about don't be mean to others, just be nice if you can.
To celebrate World Kindness Day, all of the staff and students at Eaton Elementary gathered at the track for a flash mob dance to the song Happy to build camaraderie and remind everyone that kind deeds make everyone happy.
The College Park Birdwatchers would like to thank Intercoastal Realty, Jill at Wild Bird and Garden, and Vortex Eagle Optics with new binoculars. Intercoastal provided the school with a grant. Wild Birds and Gardens recommended the ones they thought would be best and contacted Vortex Eagle Optics for the school. Vortex Eagle Optics have a discount on the 3 pairs of binoculars. Now students are learning of the secrets of birdwatching with binoculars. First, they spot a bird with their eyes. They keep their eyes focused on the bird and without looking down, raise the binoculars up. Students are practicing this method and getting faster and more accurate in looking at birds up close with the new binoculars.
Finally, Holly Tree Elementary participant in the American Heart Association's Jump Rope for Heart event, Miss Taylor's 3rd grade class won a special basket for having the most students participate in this fundraising event. This program promotes physical education and provides children with knowledge of heart disease and stroke while raising funds for cardiovascular disease research, stroke research, and health education. Each year, more than 7 million children participate in Jump Rope for Heart events, uniting parents, students, and the community in an important cause. By participating in these events, students are given the opportunity to contribute to the fight against heart disease and stroke by raising money for the research and education. Holly Tree raised $6,600.
Now, don't go away. Coming up, the Advisory Council for Exceptional Children holds a parent forum.
Plus, we have our new segment, the Education Index, and the Lunch Billow Fair.
Your school news will continue after the break.
Junior from Hillsboro, Alabama has 4. Young, 17-footer, got it. And Tiffany Young with a sensational performance.
On race day, both fans and drivers get a lot of seat time. But staying idle too long can hurt your performance. I'm Casey Kane, asking you to make healthy decisions. Take a walk, play with your kids, or take the stairs. Any activity will give you an edge. You've got a choice. Get moving. Eat smart, move more. North Carolina.
Affordable internet service and cost-effective access to related infrastructures remain a major hurdle for schools districts throughout the country. According to a new survey, the findings come at a time of increased scrutiny of schools' broadband access, given the connectivity goals set forth by President Obama in 2013. To help meet those targets, the FCC approved an additional $1.5 billion per year in spendings on the E-rate program, which subsidizes telecommunication services for schools through fees on consumers' telephone bills. While fully 2/3 of school systems say they're meeting the FCC's short-term goal of at least 100 megabytes per second for every 1,000 users, and fewer than 1 in 10 respondents said that all of their schools meet the Commission's long-term connectivity goal of 1 gigabyte per second for every 1,000 users. Finally, almost all students have cell phones. Heavy smartphone use has been linked to lower quality sleep and lower GPAs. To battle the cell phones in class distraction, one professor at the University of Colorado Boulder, has come up with a solution. 10% of the grade in his class comes from participation points. Students get points by answering a question when called on, by asking a good question. So he asked his two students to vote if he should offer 1 participation point for taking out their cell phone, turning it off, and leaving it on his desk. To his amazement, the vote was unanimous. 100% voted yes. They all took out their phones, put them on his desk, and the class began. 3 weeks later, the no cell phone rule is still going strong. When asked why the students voted to participate in the no cell phone policy, they said, "We know we aren't supposed to use them, and this gives us a reward for doing that." And that's this week's Education Index, a quick look at some of the interesting education stories from around the nation and the world. Now, don't go away. We'll be right back with the Lunch Bill of Fare. This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest new online at www.nhcs.net.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Welcome back to Your School News. It's time now for this week's Lunch Bill O Fare. Gone are the days of mystery meat and the crabby hairnet wearing lunch lady. Across the county, schoolrooms have gotten a facelift and a menu makeover. Hunter Ledman, our lunch menu analyst, joins us now for this week's school lunch menu. So parents, students, and teachers, and everyone working in the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunchtime options.
Thanks. This month is National Nutrition Month. While it's important to eat foods that are nutritious, taste is the key reason why people choose to eat what they do. Pairing good nutrition with great taste creates a win-win situation. This week's menu is the perfect example of that winning combination. On Tuesday, November 17th, enjoy a beefaroni with a breadstick, or a chicken fajita with Spanish rice, or a chicken filet sandwich. For your sides, choose from Great Northern beans, California vegetables, or fresh fruit. On Wednesday, November 18th, you choose 2 great entree choices, chicken and waffles, corn dog nuggets, or bacon cheeseburger. On the side, glazed carrots or fresh fruit. On Thursday, November 19th, choose between Salisbury steak with a biscuit, turkey and gravy with a biscuit, or buffalo chicken pizza as your main entree. Then on the side, red skin mashed potatoes with gravy, green beans, or apple crisp. On Friday, November 20th, get the weekend groove with popcorn chicken with a roll, a meatball hoagie, or a pork chop sandwich. On the side, macaroni with cheese, North Carolina sweet potatoes, or diced peaches. For this weekend, I've got my healthy tip. About half the calories in your diet should come from carbohydrate foods, such as cereals, rice, pasta, potatoes, and bread. So it is a good idea to include at least one of these at every meal. Try whole grain bread, pasta, and other cereals to give you extra fiber. On Monday, November 23rd, enjoy a choice of chicken parmesan sandwich, beef taco with Spanish rice, or a chicken cheesesteak. On the side, barbecue pinto beans or a frozen fruit cup. Along with the cool, crisp autumn air, November brings a chance to eat better, a celebration of good nutrition month. The truth is that every month brings an opportunity to eat and take care of our bodies. Now let's review this week's menu choices. On Wednesday, enjoy corn dog nuggets. On Friday, one of my favorites, meatball hoagie. This week also features some great sides like barbecue pinto beans, North Carolina sweet potatoes, and fresh fruit. That is this week's lunch menu. Don't miss out on any of this week's great selections. From the newsroom, this is Hunter Ledman. Back to you.
Thanks, Hunter. Don't forget you can also watch the Lunch Bill of Fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now, don't go away. Coming up, the Advisory Council for Exceptional Children holds a parent forum. Your school news will continue after the break.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Welcome back to Your School News. New Hanover County Schools Advisory Council for Exceptional Students, or ACES, held a parent forum last week at the School Systems Board of Education Center.
ACES invited parents, guardians, and caregivers of exceptional students to join them in a facilitated discussion centered around high-interest topics relevant to special education services in New Hanover County Schools.
This program works to promote awareness of the unique needs of the students with disabilities and their families.
The forum included an opportunity to review services available in the area and the distribution of resource materials.
We have an ACES website that you can get to by going on to the New Hanover County Schools website and clicking on either the ACES link that is there under the Parents tab, or you can go in through the Special Education and Related Services webpage. Also go to the Parents link and find the ACES page there. Either way, you can get a hold of who the board members are, who the council members are, and how to reach us. Our phone numbers are there on our brochure, all of our information that you can reach us.
Parents and caregivers also got a chance to share their thoughts and concerns regarding the need of exceptional students in the district.
The forum broke up into different rounds overseen by an ACES facilitator.
During each round, participants got a chance to showcase services they want to keep, those they want to change, and those they dream would get started.
ACES will have another parent forum in the spring on March 10th, 2016. Remember, Your School News is on cable and online, and don't forget to start your morning with our light and lively morning show, weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Alexei Mizhuyev.
And I'm Tori Farrell. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network.
We close with video from Eaton's Flash Mob Dance. Have a great day.